All right, so I haven't uploaded to YouTube in ages, but TikTok is becoming a crap hole, and I've got about 20,000 followers on TikTok, and I've blown up quite a bit recently, but the new owners have kind of ruined it. So I wanted to talk to you guys about what I'm building here. So hopefully you guys will get interested. As you can see, I'm pretty hyped to share it with you guys. So this is a 2007 Cadillac Escalade. It is a 6.2 liter. I bought this thing running and driving for $2,300 from a kid in Tennessee, and this was originally a California Escalade. And that might not mean much to you, and it might not look like much because the roof's peeling and stuff. But this is a 220,000 mile Escalade that I bought for $2,300, and it had a really bad misfire. Fixed the misfire. I found out that the catalytic converters were bad, and to buy headers, do the work, and all the full exhaust that I was going to put on it, it was going to be like $3,000. And I'm like, man, I bet I could find a turbo kit for that. So I did. So I had the motor. I took the motor out. The motor's been fully rebuilt. It has forged rods, forged pistons. The bottom end's been balanced. I completely went through everything. The heads are studded. I had the block torque plate machine so that the cylinders weren't like ovaled whenever I torqued the heads down. I got ARP ARP exhaust manifold bolts for the turbo. And I've been going pretty hard working on this thing. I got more. So now that I don't need to be on camera anymore, I can show you guys. So I've been working on some stuff. Remove some wiring, remove some of the AC stuff. I'm going to have air conditioning, but I have to make some custom stuff for it because it's just straight up not going to work with my turbo kit. I fitted my exhaust manifold on there today and put my turbo in there, and it's not going to fit. So got to get custom lines made, but I got to remove that heat shield down there. And I just got the motor in yesterday. I got custom motor mounts for it, of course. And I don't remember the brand, but I'll probably tell you guys in a later video. I'll just look it up. But they're amazing. These motor mounts are absolutely amazing. Yes, this is my personal garage. I'm doing it all in my garage at my house. So this is a level 4 6L80. It's got, billet intermediate shafts. It's got billet drums. It's got 2-speed power glide clutches in it. Like, you cannot get more built of a 6L80 than what this is. So I started small. This is a 78 millimeter turbo. It's a 7875. And I got the turbo manifold right here. It's an On3 Performance turbo manifold. And then we'll get to this. So originally, don't look at that. Originally, this was an all-wheel drive Cadillac Escalade. Almost all of these were all-wheel drive. Down in Texas, you could get them in two-wheel drive in the short wheelbase. But you could also get the ESV, which is like the Suburban version of this, in two-wheel drive. It was slightly more common. But something that was unique to the long one, the ESV, is it had a 14-bolt rear end in it. So this has like a 10-bolt rear end in it, and it will go, as soon as I put power to it, it's going to explode. And I'm going to leave it in there just to explode it because I want to do it. I want to blow the rear end in it so bad. So I hate that they put the camera button right here, and I'm left-handed, so I hold it with my left hand. But don't want all-wheel drive, and it was originally all-wheel drive. So what we've got here is an NP261 HD. This is a 2000 and it's a 3/4 ton 4L80 manual transfer case, which bolts perfectly to the back of that 6L80. So with this manual transfer case, I will be able to have two-wheel drive. And the all-wheel drive in these is actually like a true all-wheel drive with like a differential in the middle. So there's no sensors on the transfer case. So when I put this in, I don't have to do any programming, nothing. I can just put a rod on it, put a rod in the interior, and I will have two-wheel drive. Or I can just get under the truck and click it in two-wheel drive and leave it there. But my buddy has one. He puts like 1,200 to the tire, 1,100 to the tire regularly through his Escalade, through a stock one of these. So, and I had it rebuilt, of course. just because it looked like crap. It looked like it had been at the bottom of a river when I got it. But I only paid $100 for the core, and I paid $800 to have it rebuilt. Brand new chain, half the case is new, and I wanted to make sure everything was solid in it. But the motor's got 660 springs. It's got a Tick Stage 2 turbo cam in it. I started small because when I started building it, it was not going to be crazy. And then I got completely carried away. So it's got a Stage 2 turbo cam in it, which it'll be plenty for what I'm doing. So just going to have a little fun. The motor's built to hold well over 1,000 horse. I'm probably going to put down 7 or so and just have a fun daily. I also got some wheels for it, which don't really want to touch them because my hands are so dirty, but they're actually really sick, so. They're 22 by 10 Cosmos wheels, and they're a titanium finish. Each one of these is done by hand, so they're very rare, actually. Josh Nam is a buddy of mine. He owns Import Image Racing down there in Florida, but he is also the owner of Cosmos USA, which is the only importer of Cosmos wheels. When I told him when I was building here, he hooked me up, gave me a really good price on these, especially with all the tariffs and everything. I didn't have to pay all that stuff because he already had these, on American soil. So he hooked me up really well, gave me a decent price on the whole set, and it's going to be sick. Couple things that I've done to it. New door handles. I replaced the steering wheel because it had a base model heated steering wheel in it. It wasn't wood grain like this. So I put a wood grain steering wheel in it, also heated. And it's actually in pretty decent shape. The interior is kind of junk on that side and this side. As you can see, the seat is actually in my garage over there. But I got 2 new seats for it. Right there and right there. They're actually out of a newer car, but they work, so that's all I care about. I had to rebuild the mirror on that side because the motor and the bottom of these are notorious for going out, and this one did. So got the mirror replaced. I didn't replace it. I completely took it apart all the way down to the nub, which is right there, and I took that off too. Actually, I'll show you what went out. It's right here. I had to get this motor out, which slides in here. So, and that's how your power mirrors and stuff work, your power folding mirrors. So it was like flopping in the wind because the motor went out in the middle of travel, so the mirror was just flopping there. So got that rebuilt using another mirror I got for like 30 bucks. So it's pretty solid, but one bolt at a time. I'm actually about to put the transmission back in it today or tomorrow or some other day. So I have worked on it a little more. I got that heat shield off, and I moved all the wiring around. Moved the wiring that was up here. I moved it down here and got it all zip tied down out of the way so it's not by the exhaust. And then since I removed that heat shield, I've created a whole bunch more room down there. I did remove the AC lines because they were kind of in the way, and it wasn't worth fighting those ones. I'll just get some custom ones made. Oh, man, and the rear one is right here. This is for the rear air conditioning. But I'm probably going to leave this fender liner out. I'll just paint all this stuff, make it look nice, try to make the most of it. But definitely needs tires. But yep. This is my turbo 07 Escalade. If you're interested in what I'm building here, please drop a like and a follow. It will really help me out. I love uploading stuff like this. I'm an exceptional mechanic. I just generally stick to myself. As you can see, I'm not a hairstylist, but I'm just bumming at home today, so I really don't care. Peace, guys.